I used to think that I was never working hard enough, and I never actually was. I'd catch myself thinking that my parents cared less about me when I didn't do enough work. Was that really the case? Or was it my own feelings? That's a heavy thing to carry as a kid. I really didn't know. I really truly believed that mum and dad, as lucky as I have them, I didn't know whether they loved me or not because I wasn't working hard enough. And I carried it for a long time. But somewhere in that, I found something real. Working hard stopped being about earning people's approval. It became my own sort of self-respect. Proof that I am who I say I am, and proof that I am good enough. And that is where discipline actually comes from. It's not motivation, it's not other people's opinion of me, it's my own respect for myself, building it by showing up. So if you want the actual mechanics and how to build extreme discipline, this is something that is hard, but also people don't really teach it right. So this is my extremely proven way on how to build extreme discipline that will last a lifetime. First section is don't miss a day. Discipline isn't waiting to have the motivation to do anything, obviously. It's when you don't break, completely destroys your own sort of thoughts of yourself, right? There's completely so many times where I had thoughts of myself where I was like, do you know what? I can't do this because I'm not good enough. But once you just say to yourself, you're not going to miss a day and you don't miss a day, that is completely shattered. That thought that you have is just completely shattered. I want you to pick one thing and one thing only. The first thing that I did was the gym. I always used to see FaZe Tico have an absolute insane kind of physique, and he used to be extremely disciplined. He was a big inspiration to me. His physique was insane. He wasn't the biggest geezer, but he was pretty toned, and he also, you could see the, whatever they're called, the generations in his arms. And I used to be like, fuck, I want to be like him. And as soon as I got that kind of physique, I was like, holy shit. It only really took max a year and a half. Now, I'm not going to say that everyone's going to have the same kind of goal as me, but what it does have is just I saw a person and holy fuck, I wanted to be like his body type. And guess what? I got it. The goal isn't intensity every day. It's a streak. Do you know these fucking Snapchat streaks that you get? You don't want to miss them. Treat it like that. Treat the gym like that. Treat whatever you want, the business, working on your business. Don't treat it with intensity. Treat it with a streak. You will get further by doing this than 99% of the people. You really will. Missing once makes missing twice easy. This is why a 20-minute bad day matters more than a great session on a good day. It protects the raw, not just the output. So literally go, even if it's the smallest amount. For example, today was a massive example. In the biggest mood ever. Really couldn't be asked. Really didn't want to go to the gym. And guess what? I turned up. What did I do? Fucking get everything. Because as soon as I turned up, I was like, oh, do you know what? You know what? This is mint. There's obviously some days where you're going to be like, do you know what? I do not like this. And you get through halfway your session and you can't even lift the fucking weight because you can't be asked. You turned up. Do every exercise, even if it's a lighter weight. I don't care. Section 2. The vision has to be bigger than you. So a lot of the people have kind of expectations of, oh yeah, I really want this car in 5 years' time. I really want this boat in 10 years' time. I want to be able to do this in 5 years' time. Motivation aimed at yourself runs out. You'll always find a good enough excuse to let yourself down. But when your motivation is aimed at other people, it doesn't run away the same. You're more willing to disappoint yourself than you are somebody else. Now, I'm not saying that you have to tell these people. I did, because I've got trust in myself pretty much to actually do these things. But my own vision, I want to retire my girlfriend, my mum, my dad, even my brother, fuck it. That's not a slogan, that is something that is actually embedded into my brain that I just really want to do. And then what does that do? That makes me just not want to miss a day. If your goal is to just get in shape or make money, it's too small to survive and it's too weak. If you have some sort of desire, for example, you see mum crying because she's scared of not a lot of money and she's scared that she's not going to be able to pay the bills and whatever, that's more motivation for you. A lot of people are just so selfish nowadays, and they're like, yeah, but my mum's struggling. I'm getting a fucking Lambo next week. It doesn't work like that. You never see anyone who is like rich as fuck have a Lambo and their mum's struggling, unless they're like really like selfish as fuck. And I never see a rich person that has never retired as mum. So section 3, why does this actually work? Other focus goals give you a reason to be bigger than your mood on any given day. Any given day, you could be like, fuck, I really don't want to do this. I'm really bored. I'm really like, I'm just feeling really down. I don't really fancy doing it. Oh my God. And then I say to myself, do you know what? My mum going to be retired any faster if I take this day off? No. Am I going to feel better if I miss a day? No. There is no positive outcome. Yes, I get a little bit of rest. Well done. Not missing a day removes the decision making. You literally do it anyway. After a while, I haven't missed the gym in a very long time. Like I've been to the gym 6 days a week since I restarted the gym, so probably 4 months. But even before that, I had a goal of like doing it 5 times a week. And I was doing that for about 3 years before that. So it just shows how powerful it is. It really does. And you're not like negotiating with like yourself in the morning, or like even if you have to finish work and you go to the gym after work, you're not negotiating. You just know. You just kind of like close your eyes, walk to the gym kind of thing, or close your eyes, drive to the gym. Obviously, I'm not saying for you to do that, but that's literally how it goes. The streak is the system, so you think of it as like these fucking Snapchat streaks that you don't want to lose. And then the big vision is the fuel that makes the systems survive. So you don't need to feel motivated. You need one rule that you literally just don't break, and one person or goal big enough that skipping isn't really an option. Start with who you're actually doing this for. That's the part most people skip. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.